Hello everyone, today we are in lovely, stunning, beautiful Downing College for breakfast, and with me I have Varun. Varun has one of the coolest stories you'll probably hear of a Cambridge student, so Varun, I'll leave it to you to introduce yourself.
Thanks, man. I graduated in my undergrad at Stanford in 2021. I was studying computational biology. Then I was in medical school at Mount Sinai. I was there for 3 years, and I interrupted that to do my PhD at Cambridge because I got a scholarship for it. And I'm doing it in neurosurgery and psychiatry, so how we can use neurosurgical procedures to treat and understand psychiatric conditions.
Incredible. Planning to become a neurosurgeon after this, if that's the dream, right?
That is the dream.
Actually, grade A human right here. But I don't want to talk about any of that today. I want to talk about fasting, because Varun has been practicing his fasting for the past few years now. So tell me, what have you been up to this week and why?
Well, right now we're at Downing because I wanted to get some breakfast, and I've been doing fasting. I typically try and eat one meal a day, or I restrict my feeding to an hour, 2 hour window. It's just what I feel great doing. I got into it because my mom was actually the one who got interested in this, because she has some sort of inflammatory conditions that she wanted to, mitigate a little bit. So right now I'm on a prolonged fast. I don't do this all the time, but I do it maybe, once a month, once every 2 months. And the last time I ate was Tuesday. So I can smell salt right now. I can smell like the wateriest patch of grass around me, and I'm trying to get breakfast as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm actually denying you. You're right here. So what, 3 whole days without eating?
Just
unbelievable. And could you briefly go over the research behind this?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different parts of metabolism that are activated during fasting. It's difficult to make one sort of linear, this happens, that happens, and therefore, but the basic logic behind it is you want to minimize your insulin spikes, and that leads to different signaling cascades that have to do with longevity, certain metabolic processes that either make you feel better or make you feel like, depending on how you do it. So I like to stay active during my fast, and I like to break it in a very deliberate way. So this morning I had some sauerkraut and some pistachios and an avocado, waited about an hour, 2 hours. Now I'm going to have my actual big breakfast, and then we'll see how I feel later throughout the day. Yeah. And then there's another concept called autophagy, which is important for fasting. It's basically your cellular repair mechanism, autophagy, eating. Your cell eats basically any debris, and it's a process that gets activated through a prolonged fast, typically after 48 hours or more if you're used to it. And there was actually a Nobel Prize given to the scientist that discovered the process. I think it was in yeast, and his name is Professor Osumi from Japan. Yeah. So check it out.
So yeah, shout out Professor Osumi. Massive, humongous disclaimer: don't just go eating nothing for a couple of days because some guy on the internet told you to. Read up on it, do your research. But yeah, really cool stuff, and maybe something you should consider. Thank you, Varun.
Yeah, no worries, man. I simply must go eat.